MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Ought to be a good one here between the Toronto Blue Jays and the Chicago White Sox. White Sox baseball is next. Dallas Keuchel gets handed the ball for the fourth and final game of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, every team needs a pitcher like this one here. His numbers aren't going to blow you away. Career ERA just under 4. But one thing he does, he takes the ball every 5 days, throws strikes, and gives his team a chance to win every single time he goes out there. He'll be fun to watch in this one here today.
Into the box now, Bo Bichette. And we are ready for some daytime baseball. Underway now in the Sunday finale as the game's first pitch is taken for ball 1. Fellas, these White Sox, as they enter play today, well, they've been on a pretty good roll of late. Winners of 7 of their last 8 ball games.
What an opportunity to get a chance to put our eyeballs on one of the best teams in baseball right now. This team has played so well. Their manager has been on point. Every move he makes is working. Timely hitting, great defense, good bullpen. The starters have been on point. This is going to be special.
Blue Jays shortstop with a 1-2 count. Can't complain a bit about the weather here. 75 degrees our temperature at first pitch. And a fastball swung on and missed, and the leadoff man is gone to open up the ball game. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
And here's Ronald Acuna Jr. now, as he'll take a look at ball 1. Acuna is really a rare talent in this sport, a true 5-tool player, as they say, which means he can make an impact in a game at any time. Really a joy to watch. There's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one, without a doubt, is gone. A solo shot here to left, and even 20 home runs for him now thus far. As the Jays get the game's first tally, it's 1-0.
Love the homer in the top of the first inning. Give your pitcher a chance to kind of regroup and gather himself with an early lead.
So coming to the plate, Miguel Sano. And the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Nope. First pitch is a fastball inside, 1-0. Now time to list the umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Jerry Hillsdale.
Dero, Jerry Hillsdale might be one of the more solid everyday umpires in the league right now.
Yeah, I think he's one of the best in the business, Dan. High praise all around. You go into both meetings with the managers, and what do? They rave about Jerry Hillsdale. He's going to step out of the box, adjust his batting gloves, and pray he gets the exact same pitch as that one. Because if it comes again, we like to refer to that one in the biz as a cement mixer.
Fly ball out toward left center field. Soler is there. 2 gone.
That is 4. The third baseman, Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. He's been swinging a hot bat in the series with 7 base hits coming in. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Ball left outside.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. Here's the pitch. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Jay's off to a good start thanks to the solo shot. On to the bottom of the first. It's now 1-0 Toronto. Hyunjin Ryu will be on the mound for Game 4. Dan, any thoughts?
Well, Matt, he reminds me, he's the closest thing that I've seen to David Wells. You watch him throw, he's 89 to 93 miles an hour, kind of a big, loopy, overhand curveball, does have the hard slider and the changeup. A good athlete for a big guy. You'll know if he's on early, he has to get his breaking pitches over to make his fastball effective.
Stepping in, Yoan Moncada. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And he lays off there 1-0. And Dan Dero, the Blue Jays, as they enter play here this afternoon, they come in not exactly setting the world on fire as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, they played a heck of a game, first game of this series, and then dropped the last 2, not playing really good baseball. They have to find a way to win this one today.
No doubt about it, Dero. If there's such a thing as a good series by winning the last one and getting a split in the 4-game set, that's exactly what they would like to do today to get some momentum going into the next series.
And it's fouled away.
Hey, last 2 pitches back-to-back, off speed, then he's late on the fastball. He could pretty much do anything he wants right here on the mound.
Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. A full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Grounded to first. He'll take it to the bag himself, and the leadoff man is gone here to start the home first.
The right fielder, Luis Robert.
Stepping up now, Luis Robert, and he's carrying a batting average of just over 300, so clearly he's been a productive player with the bat in his hand so far. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. A ball and a strike.
You rarely see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and man, as a hitter, probably a good chance you're not going to see that pitch again.
1 out, nobody on. And that misses. 2-1. Fouled off. Right side. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. In is Jorge Soler. He brings a hit streak that currently sits at 6 games entering play. Ryu steps into his windup. First pitch on the way. This is popped up. Perez has a play, and the inning is over. Down in order go the White Sox. They're down 1-0. Standing in, Lourdes Gurriel. In the series, he's 4 for 15 and looking to improve on that here.
Gurriel.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
That's outside.
He's ready. Here's the 1-0. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Now a ball crushed high in the air, deep to left, way back there, and that one is long gone. A solo shot here to left. 8th home run on the season for him as the Blue Jays take a 2-0 advantage.
Well, he won his last start, but he didn't give up any long balls. He's already given up 2 here, so he's got his work cut out for him if he's going to get the W in this one. He's going to have to start keeping the ball in the yard for starters.
Teoscar Hernandez digging in
The
now.
left fielder.
And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. The windup and the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Base is empty here with nobody out. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
Pretty textbook pitching right there. Jump ahead in the count 0-2 and then start working outside the zone. Easier said than done, but that's the way to do it.
Griffith.
Randall Grichuk at the plate now. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He'll check in with an average still south of 230. 6 home runs and 15 RBIs. And that's in there for his strike 1-1. They have him played perfectly as it's hit on the ground. On to first, and there were 2 down. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And up next, the former World Series hero, Salvador Perez. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Nope.
And a fastball close, but ultimately ruled a ball. 1-0. That's by him for strike 1.
Wow, what makes it so tough to be a hitter is to be able to hit and change his speeds, right? You're geared up for the fastball, and all of a sudden, he pulls the string and throws you the straight change, the dreaded equalizer.
To 1-2 now. And now a pitch on the way. Off the plate that time and a little high. It's even at 2-2.
Looks like that bomb earlier in the inning kind of put this pitcher on the defensive, not being very aggressive right now.
Weak grounder down the first baseline. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one.
You know, taking you inside the mind of a batter right here, you can't get in auto swing mode. You still have to control the strike zone.
Fouled away. 2 out, nobody on. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time.
Hey, this guy's a hard guy to put away. He's fouling off some tough pitches. 2-2 count, and he just seems to keep hanging right in there.
A bouncer up the middle. And that's through for a hit.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
Into the box, Cavan Biggio. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. From the belt, kicks and deals. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. And another foul ball. The next 0-2 gets him looking at the knees for the strikeout. A run for the Jays on the solo homer. On to the bottom of inning number 2. It's now 2-0 Toronto. Up next for Chicago, Eloy Jimenez, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Here's the first pitch to him, and he takes ball one. The 1-0 home is swung on and missed, and that's strike one. One and two now as that one's fouled off. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2.
Hey, I know the idea is to try to get the guy to swing on a 2-2 pitch, right? But that one was so low, I don't know anybody that would have swung at that pitch.
The next 3-2. Full count still. The 3-2 one more time. Late swing, but he's still able to get a lot of this one out toward deep right field. He leaps, but he can't get it. It's down for extra bases. And the White Sox get something going here. It's a leadoff double. Well, that's why they call baseball a game of inches.
Yeah, you're right, Matt. He showed some serious hops, but not serious enough. He goes up high for it with the good leap, but he just can't bring it in, and that allows him to cruise into second with a good piece of hitting.
First offering on its way. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone, and it's a foul ball. A ball and a strike now to Jose Abreu. Ryu has a reputation as a strike thrower, although that doesn't often result in a ton of strikeouts. A typical start may find him with a low walk total and the ball in play a lot.
Matty, he's what they call today one of those pitch to contact kind of guys. He has good stuff, not great stuff. He relies a lot on his defense, and one of the keys, he's not afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. With that said, he needs some defense behind him because he's not going to get a whole lot of swings and misses.
The 1-2. Misses, ball two. High in the air out to center field. Acuña's there for it. He gets there to put it away, but the runner tags and breaks for third. And he'll get into third here on the fly out, so he's 90 feet away here with one gone.
The shortstop, Tim Anderson.
So a runner at third here with one gone, and up next it'll be Tim Anderson. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Curveball looked at here for strike one. Jimenez takes his lead at third with one away. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. The 1-1.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
This is popped up. Sano over to his left. He's got it, and there are two down now. Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. He went deep in the contest last night. First pitch of the at-bat. Two outs here with a runner at third. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Now 2-0 with a great hitter up, a runner on third and 2 outs. This is not the spot where you want to be challenging a hitter like this. This is where you have to pitch very careful.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Long run for the right fielder. Notch one in the score column as the runner from third crosses the plate. And this will hop over the wall, but the run will score.
And this thing bounces over the wall, but I don't think it would have mattered if it stayed in the ballpark. Either way, the runner was going to score, and he was going to wind up at second. He drove that ball really nicely.
To the plate now, Leury Garcia, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball one. Runner in scoring position with two gone. The set and the 1-0. Hit on the ground out to short. Oh, and he can't come up with it.
Infielders are taught from the time they hold a glove that you've got to play the ball and not let the ball play you. You can see here that this one just ate him up, and he couldn't recover in time.
Now to the plate, Nick Madrigal, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. In there, no balls and a strike. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. The sights and sounds of a day at the ballpark. Oh, my goodness. We're back with more on a Sunday afternoon following this. Stepping up to the plate, Bo Bichette, 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Bo Bichette.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Ball one.
That's inside.
First two pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in his zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
Too high. And it's 3-0.
Just a little bit off to start the third now. That's 3 straight balls.
Three and one. And this is down at the knees, but called a strike. Wow, it's 3-2 now. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second, with a punch out, 1 away.
Leading off the inning, your job is to get on base and set the table for the inning. That was a pretty good at bat, and that he pushed the count to 3-2 and made the pitcher work, but I think he'd like to have that 3-2 pitch back. Pretty sure that was ball 4 he went after.
Acuna digs in now. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. In his career, Acuna is working with a slugging percentage over .550, so there's no denying he's one of the premier power bats in the league. Looked like he tried to pull it there, but he swings right through the fastball. Way outside. 1-2. A 2-1 score here as we play inning number 3. Popped him up. Abreu is under it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Now at the plate, Miguel Sano. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Two balls and no strikes to Miguel Sano. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And a very low strike there. Trying to speed up the game, perhaps. It's 2-1. And he fouls this one off. And he's getting his money's worth up there now. It's full 3-2. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Grounded weakly to the left. Throw over to Abreu is in time, and with it the side is retired. Blue Jays go down in order. They lead it 2-1.
Welcome back. The White Sox are set to hit here in the 3rd inning, and hit is something that they've done very well this season. They enter the day near the top of the league in both team batting average and runs scored, so it's safe to say they're among the cream of the crop in terms of offensive production. Talking with some of the coaches earlier, they all alluded to not only the high level of talent on this club, but also the hitters' tireless work ethic. They praised the professionalism these players bring to their craft as a major reason for their success. And they said the hard work breeds confidence when it comes time to compete in the batter's box.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Down the third baseline, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Line to the right side. But that finds the first baseman's glove, and that's a tough first out.
Right fielder, Luis Robert.
Striding into the box, Luis Robert. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
And that'll get down for what should be extra bases. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double. Well, you can see why these fans are so excited about this rookie.
Yeah, Matt, just a nice piece of hitting by this youngster. Not only does it look like he's going to be a solid contributor, it looks like he may be an impact player at the big league level for years to come if he can continue to learn and develop. He looks good to me.
In now, Jorge Soler. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready with the 0-1 pitch.
1-1.
Now a pickoff play at second, and he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Fielded cleanly, and the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
Now batter.
Digging in, Eloy Jimenez. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
And he's got to build off that last AB. He battled. Usually when you battle, you get in that swing mode. A lot of pitches, you'll swing at the rosin bag. I love the fact that he was able to work a double in last at bat. Let's see if we get more of the same right here.
Comes set, the 0-1. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
Hey, down in the count 0-2, I'd like to see a little choke and poke right here. Maybe work it up the middle or opposite field with 2 strikes.
0-2. Here it is.
0-1.
If I'm in the box, you take a step out right here. Take a deep breath after that high fastball. You got to be leery of him burying something in the dirt.
Curveball just about rung him up, but it's to 2-2.
Don't be shocked if he doesn't go right back to that same pitch. You could tell he jelly-legged him at the plate a little bit. Froze him, but just missed the zone.
Ready with the payoff pitch. Froze him for strike 3, and that retires the side. A man left for the White Sox. Our score remains 2-1. Welcome back to the South Side as we check in with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Blue Jays to discuss his thoughts on his team's lineup so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already, and he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
All right, Heidi, thank you. So digging in now, Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
The third baseman, Vladimir Guerrero.
First offering on its way. In there for strike 1.
Quite an interesting outing up to this point as we head into the middle innings. He's pitching quite well, but you look at his first pitch strike percentage, less than 40%. That's going to be something he's going to need to clean up moving forward.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there.
So the intent of that 0-2 cutter right there isn't necessarily to get a swinging strike. If you get it, well, hey, that's great. But if you get it inside enough and he does make contact, he probably can't do anything with it anyway.
Swing and a miss got him reaching. And he makes the throw to first. Guerrero is retired, and there's one away. So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And that brings up the exciting Lourdes Gurriel Jr.
The last at-bat, Matty V, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and did miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Ball. 1 ball, 1 strike.
And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. Ball 3.
If I'm in the box right now, I'm coming unglued. He is going to throw something over the heart of the plate.
Two runs, 3 hits, 1 error thus far for Toronto. And there's a line drive, base hit to left field.
That's the cat and mouse of the game right there. You find yourself count leverage, you think you're getting a heater, he throws an off-speed pitch and you're still able to execute. That fires me up right there.
So that'll bring in Teoscar Hernandez as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. The 1-0 is offered at and missed for the first strike. Hit the target, but this is low. 2-1.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
All even now, 2-2. Fourth inning of a 2-1 ball game. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
in a double play situation, you kind of expect most pitches to be down in the zone, hoping for a ground ball. So that was an interesting pitch selection to go up in the zone. I think he caught him off guard a little bit.
Here's Randal Grichuk. Hard hit to the left side, but taken in out there at short. Unlucky that time, and that ball will end the inning. Just about set to go for the last of the fourth. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I had a chance to talk with White Sox manager Rick Renteria between innings about his thoughts on his lineup's performance. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. So here's the slugging first baseman Jose Abreu now.
For the White Sox, the first baseman, Jose Abreu.
Now the pitch. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
Oh, and you talk about a pitcher getting the benefit of the doubt. That's low, but called a strike anyway. 0-2 now. Now the pitch. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
And this is swung on and missed, and this fourth inning will start the same way he ended the third, with a strikeout, and there's one away. And the next to bat will be Tim Anderson. 0-1 after a pop out in foul territory his first time through.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible pop-up foul.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Counts a ball and 2 strikes to the White Sox shortstop. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
Up next for Chicago, the catcher, Yasmani Grandal.
And here's the switch hitting catcher, Yasmani Grandal. He swings and grounds it to short, and that'll get through into center field for a base hit.
Dan, that can't bother you too much as a pitcher. Guys swinging first pitch.
Now, one of the things you want to do, D-Rose, you have to try to get ahead with the first pitch. You want to throw one of the first 2 pitches for strikes. Unfortunately, sometimes when you bring the ball in the strike zone, you're bound to give up some base hits, but hopefully he can minimize the damage here.
Stepping in now, Leury Garcia, as he'll look at a changeup that drops below the knees for ball 1.
This is where you got to take stock in the situation. Adjust your batting gloves and realize you need a gapper to score this guy from first. If nothing less, pass the baton to the guy behind you and keep the line moving.
Ready with the 1-0. And that's right there, and we're even at 1.
Ball, 1 strike.
Swinging a soft liner. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. White Sox leave 1. They're down 2-1. Now in the box, Salvador Perez. He'll start off the fifth in this one.
Salvador Perez.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Ball, that pitch is out.
Hot shot to third and handled for the first out.
Now batting, second baseman, Cavan Biggio.
Digging in to try it again, Cavan Biggio. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
The 1-0. A bouncer to the left side. Off-balance throw, but he couldn't get enough on it, so it'll be scored as an infield single.
Now batting.
You know, D-Row, as a pitcher, that could be so frustrating. You're taught to try to go out there and make quality pitches, and that was a really good pitch. And I would be willing to bet you he's surprised that that turned into an infield single.
Yeah, at the end of the day, he's smiling. That hitter's smiling, running down first base, knowing he's got an infield single right there. He has no business. He'll line out probably 15 times, but it won't even out. You take him when you can get him.
From the belt, the pitch.
Ball, that looks good.
Here comes the 1-0. There's a changeup taken, but it finds the zone on the inside. And he takes a called strike 2. Now a move over to first, and he'll dive back in. The 1-2 is taken for ball 2. Now a swing and a fly ball. And no one will track it down.
Steal.
Here's another 2-2. Pitch outside the throw. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease.
Hey, it's almost impossible to throw a base runner out that gets a lead that big. And plus, this catcher's not known for having a cannon of an arm.
5th inning, 2-1 our score. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. Line to the right side, and that's in there. Base hit. Biggio rounds the corner and is headed home. Safe at the plate. As they extend the lead a bit, it's now a 3-1 game.
I'm sure the boys on the bench appreciate that, AB, right there. Grinded out an 8-pitch at bat and was able to be successful and deliver a hit for the team.
So now to the plate, Ronald Acuna. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Now the 1-0.
2-0.
Well, both of those balls have been inside, so if I'm hitting, I'm looking for something I can get my arms extended on. Probably won't come back inside for a third time.
He's set, and the 2-0 pitch.
Count 3-0.
Miguel Sano waits on deck. Here it is, the 3-0. Finds the zone, strike 1.
Wow, I can't believe the hitter took that one. The pitcher absolutely got away with a hanger.
Count full, 3 balls and 2 strikes.
He got the fastball where he wanted and just pulled off of it.
Hit on the ground out to short. And that's the second out. So striding in, Miguel Sano, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. And he misses inside with that one, ball 1. So far this season, Sano is working with a slugging percentage over .550, so there's no denying he's one of the premier power bats in the league. Now the 1-0. Misses for the second ball.
Now you can see he's working around this guy right here. Why not? First base is open. Walk wouldn't be the worst thing in this spot.
3 runs, 6 hits, 1 error thus far for Toronto. 2-1 after the foul ball there. Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. And this is knocked down over there. Throw over to Abreu is in time, and with it, the side is retired. Blue Jays forced to settle for just the 1. Last half of the 5th coming up. It's the Blue Jays 3 and the White Sox 1. Standing in, Nick Madrigal. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Outside part of the plate, the changeup is in there. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
Now the 2-1. It is a fastball in off the plate for a ball.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
To first. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And the recovery's too late as he's able to beat the throw to first.
Hey, there's another base knock right there. Hitting streak now up to 8 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Well, 8 games. Man, we're starting to think about it a little bit. You know, you get past that week, you just know you're locked in. They start talking 8 games, now you're like, I got a nice little hitting streak on.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. And that misses 1-1. From the stretch.
That's ball 2.
He broke out the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
Now the 2-1 pitch. 3-1 our score as we play inning number 5. And it's fouled away. Here's one that misses inside, and the counts run full now, 3-2. And that misses for ball 4, and it's 1st and 2nd now with nobody out.
Always tough to issue a free pass, but especially troublesome when you give up a single right before that to start the inning. We'll see if he can figure out a way to wiggle out of this.
Digging in now, Luis Robert. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. He's set and the pitch. Fastball just misses. That's ball one. None out. Runners at first and second. That evens it up 1-1. From the belt, the pitch. Swing and a liner. And this is going to wind up as extra bases, as that'll play one for sure and maybe a second. And a relay home. And not in time as the second run scores.
Usually a hitter will shorten his swing with 2 outs, but not this guy. He puts a big charge into this one and drives in a couple of runs along the way. That can be frustrating as a pitcher when you had a guy on the ropes and you couldn't finish him off, especially when he drives in runs.
Into the box now, Jorge Soler, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Hit back up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. And to score, the runner from second.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
Into the box, Eloy Jimenez, as he'll take a changeup here for strike one.
Hey, it's been a little bit of a rough outing for this guy in this one so far. And one thing you can look at if you want to get really picky, less than 60% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. 3 runs already home here. Fouled off. Working for the punch out and the offering.
The count is 1-2.
Keep in mind, people, the longer the at-bat, the higher the likelihood that this becomes his last inning.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
That's just a great pitch, both on the call from the catcher and the execution. If he hits it, there's a good chance it turns into a double play ball, but it's also a spot that's going to get a lot of whiffs too. That's excellent pitching.
So here's Jose Abreu, as the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball one. So far this year against Southpaws, Abreu has a batting line residing in the 290s, looking to boost that even higher here. Now a swing and a fly ball. And it's a foul ball. So far on the year, Abreu is slugging just a little over 400. Not a huge threat, but he can certainly square one up on occasion. 2-1 the count to the White Sox first baseman.
Well, I think he just kind of lost focus on the mound right there. It's clearly not going his way, and he's thinking more about that than the task at hand. And right now he needs to think about this hitter.
And it misses. 3-1 now.
This is where you cash your checks right here. 3-1. You're one of the best hitters in the game. You live for situations like this.
Coming up now on 30 pitches in the inning. And he misses with that one for ball 4. So that'll put runners on first and second now with one away.
What's the saying?
When you find yourself in a hole, the first thing you should do is stop digging. Well, the guy on the bump obviously hasn't heard that one.
And that'll bring up the shortstop, Tim Anderson. 3 across so far in the inning, and another 2 out there on base.
Yeah, Matt, and this inning's really starting to get away from them on the defensive side of the ball. Stranding the rest of those guys out here feels absolutely essential for them at this point.
He's set. Here it comes. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now. And he continues to labor here, coming up on 100 pitches in just the 5th inning.
Boy, D-Row, this is a spot right now. If you're an offense, you start licking your chop. Pitch count starting to get up. Into the 5th inning, they could be sitting on some big knocks right here.
Yeah, absolutely, Dan. You're looking for something middle of the plate right here. He doesn't have a great feel for his breaking stuff. Maybe he hangs something.
The next 0-2 is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 3.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
To the plate now, Yasmani Grandal, as he'll take a look at ball 1. 2 down, runners at first and second. Now a cutter, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down the way or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the heart of the plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
Grounded to short. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly.
Boy, you know, D-Row, every pitcher loves that. Shortstop does a great job just to knock that ball down, to keep it from the outfield, to keep that runner from advancing all the way to home.
Yeah, and as a former middle infielder, Dan, we love this stuff. This is what gets you jacked up, trying to save runs for your pitcher, give you another chance to execute and get us out of this inning.
So now the Jays manager will make his way out toward the mound, and that will be the last we see in this one of Hyun-Jin Ryu. So he'll depart here in the 5th after working just 4 2/3, and he's on the hook for the L unless this one turns around. Matt Shoemaker answers the call to pitch here in a big spot. He inherits a bases loaded jam, but needs just 1 out to get out of it. In now, Leury Garcia. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. Past battles with Matt Shoemaker, he's hitless in 3 at-bats. Looking to keep this a 1-run game, the pitch. Hit out towards second. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. So all in all, they're fortunate to give up just 3 in the inning as they wind up escaping the bases loaded jam. We're through 5 here at the ballpark, and the White Sox are out in front 4-3. So striding forward now, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. No hits to this point.
Vladimir Guerrero.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. 0-2 count, and the pitch. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
Well, you can tell by their approach that they're going to go up there and try to be aggressive off this guy, but he's taking full advantage of that. He's pounding the zone with strikes, and right now we're seeing a lot of swings and misses and a lot of strikeouts and no walks either.
Stepping in now, Lourdes Gurriel. As he takes a called strike at the knees, it's 0-1. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Well,
4-3 our score here as we play inning number 6. Now a rocket deep down the line in left. And that one skips up over the wall for a ground rule double.
You can see that he was all over that pitch, yanking it down the line. They're lucky that thing bounced over the fence, because if it would have got lost in the corner out there, there's no telling how far he could have gotten.
Standing in now, Teoscar Hernandez, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. The 1-0 home.
This is going to be an interesting at-bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
This is line to left. That's in there. Base hit. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only 1 away.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Looked like the guy on second had to respect it and freeze a little bit.
They had to freeze there for a second to make sure that line drive gets down, but eventually does get to third base.
So now the White Sox manager will slowly make his way toward the mound. And he's going to make a move, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. So as he departs, his fate is still up in the air. He could stand to win it. He could get a no decision. He could even be on the hook for the loss if both runners come around to score. Michael Kopech enters the ball game to replace the starter, and some may feel he was pulled a bit prematurely.
Yeah, and I'm sure the lefty wants to stay out there too. But this is one of those situations where the manager felt it was time to start playing the matchup game. With the right-handed batter up next, they're hoping this right-handed pitcher gives them a better chance to get an out.
At the plate now, Rendell Grichuk. This will take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. And he lays off for ball 1. And a slider bounces, and that gets away. So the lead runner holds on, but the trailer will take second. The 2-1 is taken, ball 3. Due up next is Salvador Perez. The 3-1 finds the zone to fill the count. 3-2.
One of the best ways to keep a guy uncomfortable is to pound him inside. They're doing that, and this one caught the zone.
Grounder down the line at third, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Another full count pitch home, and he struck him out. And wouldn't this be something if he could work out of this with that 1-run lead still in check?
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you can tell these things and exploit them.
And with first base open, it looks as though they'll go after the next guy with the force at any base now in order and 2 men gone.
The batter, number 8.
Into the box now, Cavan Biggio, one of the bigger spots in the ball game so far. Bases juiced now with 2 away. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery.
So important getting ahead with the bases loaded. Already a difficult situation, so you don't want to make it any harder by falling behind in the count.
Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
He put himself in a good position jumping ahead 0-2 with the bases loaded. Now we'll see if he can finish it off.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Both teams with 8 hits in this one. Fly ball out toward left center field. That's into the gap, and a run is in to score. But this throw is well up the line, and 3 runs have scored.
Now batting.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident, driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
At the plate, Bo Bichette, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. The 0-1. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Hit on the ground to third. Moncada gloves it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So 3 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a man left. To the bottom of the 6th inning. It's the Blue Jays 6 and the White Sox 4. Ready now, Nick Madrigal. He'll lead it off as we start the home 6th.
Second baseman, Nick Madrigal.
First pitch of the at-bat. Lazy fly ball out to center field. Acuna coming in, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass.
Hey, another leadoff knock right there. This game has been full of offense, full of traffic on the base pass. Let's see who's going to get that big double in the gap to clear him.
So here's Yoan Moncada as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. 0-for-2 for him to this point. Now a throw over to first. Don't want to forget about it. The 1-0. Shoemaker stands 6'2" and throws from the right side. He's currently on a 1-year deal, so he stands to be a free agent at the end of this season.
You know, Matty, I know he's in the final year of his contract, but he's playing to expectations, to be honest with you. I know he wants to turn it up a little bit, though, as he approaches the end of the season and make that salary push as he heads towards free agency again.
2-1 count to the Pale Hose leadoff hitter. The 2-1. And this is hit hard to the right side. Foul. The 2-2 one more time. Into center field, line drive, base hit.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Didn't try and do too much. Fastball, middle cut, places it right back where it came from.
To the plate now, Luis Robert. In the dirt here. No movement on base. It's ball one. First and second here with nobody out. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground, but a foul ball, 1-1. From the belt, kicks and deals. Changeup, and that fades down and away, 2-2.
Right guy, right spot. This is one of the better hitters in their lineup. Just the guy they want to see coming up now to get this inning going.
Here now the 2-2. This one's down to third. Great effort on the dive, but it's through into left. And they're content to play station to station here as the bases are loaded now with still nobody out.
Boy, Dero, we're looking at a big inning right here with that single. Bases are loaded, yet no runs have scored in this inning.
Yeah, and that's exactly what that pitcher wants you to think. You have to eliminate the noise, Dan. Just try and drive in the guy from third base. Don't put pressure on yourself that you have to get everyone in with one swing of the bat. Pass the baton and keep the line moving.
Tight spot. Bases loaded. Nobody out. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1. And now a fastball, but he's able to hold off on it, and it's 2-1 now.
Everyone in the ballpark knows what the pitcher's intentions are in this situation. Great job at the plate to lay off a tough pitch in a good spot.
Now the 2-1 pitch.
Hey, looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
And this is swung on and missed, and boy, they took care of a key man there. One away.
Anytime a pitcher locates a fastball on the inside corner, it's going to be a tough pitch to hit. That one was spot on, and he had no answer for it.
So now to the plate, Eloy Jimenez, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. He's set. Here's the 0-1. And boy, they're really giving him fits inside now as he can't get extended there, and it's 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch fouled away. Bases are loaded with only 1 out. Got him, and he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time.
Boy, there's the perfect pitch right there, the straight changeup. He hadn't used it yet in this at bat, and what does he do? He uses it, pulls the string, and gets the big strikeout.
Into the box, Jose Abreu, as he'll take a look at his strike on the outside corner. It's 0-1. Bases are loaded here, 2 down. Hit down the third baseline. And he has delivered one of the biggest at-bats of the afternoon as he cashes in with a base hit. The relay on to second, but he's in safely as we're now tied after a pair of runs score on the play. So 2 runs are in on the double there, and we've got ourselves a tie ball game. Standing in now, Tim Anderson, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He could really use a knock here, 0 for 3 in the game so far. The 1-0 comes in with the changeup, and it's 2-0.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
The 2-0 pitch. Popped him up. Right fielder is on the run. A dive, and he brings it in. And on a fantastic play, the inning is over. One more look at the full extension catch that strands 2 men on the base paths. On to the back third here this afternoon, and we've got it for you on the show. Ready once again, Ronald Acuna. He was retired via the ground ball last time up.
Ronald Acuna Jr.
First offering on its way. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone.
Hey, this one's tied late in the game. As a pitcher right now, you just can't lay a cookie in there 1-0.
And he fouls this one off. Hit hard on the ground to the right. And that's through into right. So a leadoff single here to start the 7th.
Chalk up another multi-hit game for this guy. He is absolutely on fire. He's been on a nice hot streak as of late, and I don't see it ending anytime soon.
Nick Burdi is going to come on in relief as he'll be making his 20th appearance of the season.
57.
For the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. And he'll get back in safely. So the big bat of Miguel Sano digs in next. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. Go-ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out. And they pitch out here, but nothing's happening. Ball 2. Now the 2-0 home. A swing and a miss, strike 1.
Hey, you know the pitcher right now, he's looking for that best friend, that double play ball. This is where you have to really be disciplined at the plate and make sure that you get a pitch that's above the knees that you can get in the air.
And a dive, but he's back in. Now the 2-1 pitch. Doesn't hit the target. It's ball 3.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
Ready on 3-1. Here it comes.
Great job on those last 2 pitches of varying speeds. Gave him a hard fastball, and then he locked him up with a changeup.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And he misses with it, ball 4. So the potential go-ahead run moves into scoring position now.
Up next to the Blue Jays.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind it, because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
First pitch coming. Here it is. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. So they're going back, and they have taken the lead. So a 3-run shot to left center. Home run number 5 on the year as they jump ahead by 3.
Well, with no outs, you can afford to give up a single, but you can't afford to give up a 3-run homer. He just caught too much of the plate. Now he's back to the drawing board. No outs, and the inning is already an ugly one.
Into the box now, Lourdes Gurriel. As he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Berti, a former Pittsburgh Pirate. He came here by way of trade earlier this year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting exactly what they expected.
And this is high, a ball and a strike. No outs, nobody on. Hit in the air down the right field line. And foul. The 1-2 is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 3.
Now back.
Digging in and looking for more. Teoscar Hernandez. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, guys, everyone knows he's been slumping. Dan, you can certainly attest to this, only amassing a solid 1 hit in your entire career. But pressure's off now. Maybe he gets hot.
2-0 to the Jays left fielder. Too far out in front that time. He can't keep it fair. 2-1. Base hit into right center.
I guarantee you at release point he wanted to pull this pitch back. Change up middle of the plate usually gets deposited in the seats.
At the plate now, Randal Grichuk, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Comes set and the 0-1. Ball 1. Well, they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
Not much you can do with that one. Tied him up in knots.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
Now back.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out. And up next, the former World Series hero, Salvador Perez. From the belt, the pitch.
0-1.
Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2.
She takes, and now he's down 0-2. I'm not sure, but he may have been taking to give the guy at first a chance to run.
0-2 count, and the pitch. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side.
Ladies and gentlemen,
One more look at the big blow for the Blue Jays. A 3-run home run. Get up and stretch. It's the Blue Jays 9 and the White Sox 6. Wilmer Font gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
63, Wilmer Font.
Leading off the inning, Yasmani Grandal, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch.
Count 1-0.
Looks like he's pitching pretty cautiously right here, but that happens when a guy's 3 for 3 on the day. Usually he's a guy you challenge a little bit more, but I guess he's earned some respect in this one.
Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Well, ball 3 here. Hey, and the White Sox would love to start an inning and get that leadoff guy on. They'd love to get a leadoff walk right here.
And oh, not so fast, partner. A called strike on the inside part of the plate. 3-1 now. And that misses, ball 4. It's a leadoff walk to start the home 7th.
And that's what you want from your leadoff hitter. Show some great patience and discipline, making the pitcher labor to start the game. The result is a leadoff walk and a chance to make some early noise.
Digging in the switch hitter, Leury Garcia. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Got to believe the pitcher's going to trust his defense right here. Look for something down in his zone to induce a ground ball double play.
A 1 pitch on its way. This one's down to third. And there's a base hit as that gets through into left.
Now batting, the second baseman, Nick.
At the plate, Nick Madrigal, who represents the potential tying run if he can launch one or find a way around the bases.
Yeah, Matt, I kind of doubt he's thinking about going yard, even though that would be the best result they could hope for. He's not a long ball threat, and he knows it, so he could just be looking for some way to keep that line moving.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And it's fouled away. Ground ball to second. This could be 2. Right to him. There's 1. Relay throw, but it'll be too late as he's well safe at first. So they avoid what could have been a costly double play there.
Well, they dodged the bullet that time by avoiding the double play. That would have been pretty demoralizing to end the inning. Now they've at least still got runners on the corners.
So we've got runners at the corners here, 1 away, and that'll bring up the former top prospect as a minor leaguer, Yoan Moncada. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fastball over the outside, but in there for a strike.
Hey, now he's got me confused up here. This is a known sinker baller out on the mound trying to roll a double play, and he throws him a 4-seamer.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1.
Props to the hitter right there for laying off with a guy on third. You want to be aggressive, but you have to get a pitch you can drive.
And he's a little too high with that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
Runners are at the corners with 1 man out. The 2-1 pitch is a fastball off the plate away, and it's 3-1 now.
Couldn't be a whole lot better situation to hit in now. 3-1, 2 on. He's got to be thinking he's going to get a pitch he can drive right here.
And he misses with it, ball 4, so that'll load the bases, and now he's really going to need to get a ground ball.
That's a big no-no. He obviously had to work carefully with 2 men on, but he did not want to walk him to load the bases. Now he's really got his work cut out for him. We'll see how he fares here.
Stepping into the box, Luis Robert. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. From the stretch. A swing, and he pops him up on the infield, and the infield fly rule will be in effect here. Ready now for the White Sox, Jorge Soler. And with men on base and 2 away, it feels like this at-bat could go a long way toward deciding this thing.
No doubt, Matt. A base hit here changes this game quite a bit. But if they can't score here, it looks pretty bleak for them heading into the last couple of innings.
Here comes the first pitch. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. Looking at his career totals, Soler is slugging north of .480, which puts him among some of the best power hitters in the game in that category. Ready with the 1-0. Check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. Now a ball lined to the left side, but this is a foul ball. And he comes back to get him, so a great job pitching out of it with the bases loaded. A couple of walks, but no damage. More to come on the show Sunday Baseball after this. Drew Pomeranz has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 15, Drew Pomeranz.
Digging in once again, Cavan Biggio, and he had that big 3-run bases-clearing double in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, he did a great job to go down and get that one his last at-bat. But I got to think they're going to pitch him up, maybe elevate something in the zone. Interested to see how he approaches this next AB.
Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. So stepping in, Bo Bichette. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. First delivery to him on the way. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. One out, nobody on. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Ball 3. 3-2 now. On the ground to third. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And the recovery won't be in time as he'll beat the throw to first.
Jeez, this looked like a routine grounder that just got away from him. Every school kid knows that you've got to look it all the way into the glove. He didn't, and now they've got to deal with a one-out base runner.
Ronald Acuna will stand in again, but first we'll flash you back to the very first inning of the ballgame. And here you go, a solo home run that had him off and running early on. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Good pitch there, had him a little out in front. Against left-handed pitching so far this season, Acuna is hitting over 350 up in the high 300s.
These are the stats the oppositions look at. Being great with runners in scoring position. He has certainly been that, and he's able to slow the moment down.
Offline throw, but they still got him. Good job of getting the tag down there. Two out, nobody on. This is skied into short left center. Anderson onto the grass. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Nothing doing for the Blue Jays. They won't add to their 9-6 lead. Jose Leclerc will come out and take the ball here as he'll be making his 15th appearance of the year.
Jose Leclerc.
And now here's the cleanup hitter for the White Sox, Eloy Jimenez. He'll have a new pitcher waiting. Now the pitch. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. The 1-1 home. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
It's becoming more and more common in today's game to see relievers like this that can run it up there close to 100 miles per hour. But it's so fun to watch it. He blew it right by him there.
Trying to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ball game to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts.
Now batter,
stepping in, Jose Abreu. He drove in 2 with a double in his last at bat. He's set, and the pitch.
Got to find a way to scratch at least 1 across. You do not want to take on the monster closing the game down 3.
Set to deliver the 0-1.
Nope, upstairs.
One ball and 2 strikes the count. Skied into straightaway right. Under this one is Grichuk, and there are 2 away now. Settling in now, Tim Anderson. 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going to get back into this thing.
First pitch on its way. Line to the right side. Into the slide, and he comes up with a great catch to end the inning. A fine sliding catch here will take us to break. We're back with more on a Sunday afternoon following this. Kicking off the top of the ninth, Miguel Sano, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And we kick off the ninth inning with a swinging strike here, 0-1.
Hey, if you're able to blow a first pitch fastball by a guy, gotta believe that pitch is coming again right here.
Takes a pitch high and away for ball one. Swing and a miss on the cut fastball, 1-2. Misses, ball two. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Fouled off. To third. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the ninth inning gets underway. Trying to pick things up where we left off, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. He had that big 3-run homer in his last appearance. Here's the first pitch to him. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now. Now here's the pitch. Now a pitch swung on and hit to the left side, but this is going to find the seats, a foul ball. Takes this the other way to right, and he will make the play out there, and there are two away now.
Now batting, designated hitter, Lourdes Gurriel.
Striding forward now is the DH, Lourdes Gurriel, 3 for 4 so far and seeing it well in this ball game. First pitch of the at-bat. And he begins the at-bat with a knuckle curve looked at for strike one. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he misses with it, 1-1. Here it comes. Oh, shaking his head on that knuckle curve, 1-2.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the way pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over.
Fouled away. Down the first baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Now here it comes. Hit in the air down the right field line, but this is going to wind up a foul ball. He'll try again, 1-2. And he struck him out, so a good pitch there, and now they're going to need to string some hits together in this last at-bat if they want to get back in this thing. 1, 2, 3 go the Blue Jays. They won't add to their 9-6 lead. Ken Giles is the man called on to close this one and earn a save in the ninth.
Number 51, Ken Giles.
Striding in once again, Yasmani Grandal. He'll lead things off against Giles as they're down to their final 3 outs in this ball game.
Hey, not impossible, but highly improbable. Even when you're at home to score 3 runs off a closer like this guy, they've got the work cut out for him.
And this is taken outside for ball 1. And he goes against the shift there as this is on the ground to the left side. Legs churning. He's headed for second.
You'd think they'd stop pitching to this guy by now. He's been torching them all weekend, and he stays hot here with another extra base hit. They'll be happy when this series is over, so they don't have to deal with this dude anymore.
Now at the plate, Leury Garcia. And he's got to get on base any way he can with that possible tying run behind him in the on-deck circle. He's set. Here it comes. Here comes the 0-1. And, oh, look out. Up and in and nearly took his head off.
Not sure if that was a purpose pitch or not, but I liked it. As a pitcher, sometimes you've got to be willing to back the guy off the plate by running something hard inside. You can't just let guys be comfortable standing in the batter's box against you.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Weak grounder back to the mound. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Now back.
So coming to the plate, Nick Madrigal. Although there are a couple of bases open, and we'll see if they think about working around him. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Off the plate, ball 1.
The 1-0 is a sharp slider taken low for a ball.
Great situation to be up at the plate right now. But if you're on the mound, there is absolutely no reason to give in to him. Stay on the outer quadrants of the plate and don't get beat in the middle.
Lays off, and it's 3-0. Yoan Moncada waits on deck. And he takes ball 4, so a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
Up next to the right side, the third baseman.
Next to bat will be the Cuban import, Yoan Moncada. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Yanked high and deep down the line in right. And they do, in fact, let it land foul. Very smart. 0-1. Here it comes. Fastball called for strike 2.
Surprised the pitcher would even go to the top of the zone looking for a double play in this situation.
Runners are at first and third, 1 away. Too high. 1-2.
That's a great take right there. You knew the pitcher was going to try and expand the zone. 0-2 in a big spot, and he was able to spit on that one. Hopefully get something in the heart of the plate this pitch.
Ready to deliver the 1-2.
Hey, this isn't going to be an easy save. These guys are making it work for this one.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Luis Robert is on deck. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. Now a line drive to left center field, and it's going to get down for a base hit. In to score easily is the runner from third, and don't look now. They've cut the lead down to 2.
Hey, they weren't going to keep this guy down for long. That's the ebbs and flows of the baseball season. Bottom line is this guy has bat-to-ball skills. You knew he was going to get hot eventually.
In now, Luis Robert. Hit hard towards second. Well, this is hauled in by the second baseman, but he gets back in time, safe at second base.
Right fielder, Jorge Soler.
Now at the plate, Jorge Soler. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. Giles is ready. First pitch on the way. Slider gets the outside. That's a strike. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. 2-run game, last of the 9th with 2 away. And he lays off for a ball, 2-1.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball and play hard.
Here's the 2-1.
Outside, that's a ball.
This is a spot you like to be in as a good hitter. Runners in scoring position and count leverage in your favor.
The 3-1. Swing and a miss, and they're up against it now as they're down to their final strike of the afternoon.
Hey, boys, you talking about getting your ace swing off right here? That's what it looks like. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
Now a drive to right field. This could do it. Game over. Walk-off home run. It's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. And with 1 swing of the bat, this ball game is over.
Well, they say better late than never, and that's obviously something that he takes to heart as he puts a charge in one for a walk-off homer. Got to be the best feeling in all of baseball.
They did some damage offensively in this one, enough to get the win, and this man led the charge. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, Matty, he definitely led the way. You'll see there, he turned in a 4-hit performance, and that definitely keyed his guys to victory.
And it's a 10-9 final at the end of this one. The Chicago White Sox came through when it mattered in the 9th on the way to the win. Drew Pomeranz gets the win in relief, his 2nd of the year.